Well, good morning, everybody. It's very early in the morning, and I'm still in my pajamas. But today, if you're watching this will have already happened. But today was is our live with Carrie the Paper Monkey and Tracy Hines, aka Nanner Banana, where we are working on playing card journals. I'll just show you a couple because it will have already aired. So here's one, and we're showing you different ways to bind and create journals with playing cards. Now, yesterday I went live and I did an unboxing of some hauls and told some stories, and I had some happy mail from Carol at Crinkle Path, and I didn't even make a dent in what I needed to unbox and haul for all of you. So early this morning I was watching Hazel at Hazel and Naka Design, and she started to show something that was trinkety. And she's like, wait a minute, I don't want to show that. I'm going to do a different video. And I'm like, Hazel, great idea. I have this whole box that is trinket-esque from all of those hauls, a cumulative haul. And I thought, I owe my friend Johnna, the Preppy Crafty Girl, a Trinket Tuesday video. And this seems to be the perfect time to do so. So we are going to bust through this so I can put all of this stuff away. So let me show you a few things that are not Trinket-y that I got. Now, I'll try to tell you where I got all these. I did get some of these. I put one in my travel bag, but I loved these VW buses. They were from Hobby Lobby from their clearance area for 82 cents. So I picked those up for my decades journals. I could be like Taylor Swift and say my eras journals, And then I got a few others. Hang on. I'll show you those too. I got a Stay Groovy one, a Hawaii one, which I do have a Hawaii journal in my future. I don't know why. I mean, I've been to Hawaii many times, but is there any significance about it? Not really. I just think it would be fun to do. And then I did get this at a thrift store. It was actually, I think it was in this tote. And this tote was all taped up, and there was a bunch of things, some of which will be in the bottom of this. But this was in here. And I thought, well, I think that would be fun. It looks like it just punches all of them separately. So I'm not sure. It was $2.29. So maybe, no? Maybe this did not come in there. It must have been priced separately, unless they boxed it up afterwards. I don't remember. I also bought, oh, there's a mushy, 49 cents. I bought a few of these. These are on my, in my shop. If you go into the description, all of these are from Amazon. And the reason I bought this one is I did some using zippers in a project not long ago when I was on the road. And I thought it would be nice to have a stamp like that. So I searched up zipper stamps, and I found this one, and I love it, and I can't wait to use it. So this is going to go in my project bin so we can create some things with it. Well, while I was looking, then I found these are, let's see, who's this by? Oh, this is Globland. This is CHG Craft. And these just had some little rulers. They're tiny. And some stitches and some numbers. So I thought that would go well with it. And then these I bought. I was doing some doodling, and I thought it would be kind of fun to be able to just do some stamps instead of doodle. So these actually popped up when I found these. So I ended up buying those as well. So those are going to go over in my project bin, which, by the way, I have said it a million times, is working out splendidly. All right, one thing I bought, which was an enabled by Miss Johnna, is all of these lobster claws. Now, in here are some of these little, they were 99 cents. And I've already used one. I used one in one of those journals that I just showed you. But these are little buttons, little butterfly buttons. So I put them in there so they wouldn't all fall out. But these, I think I got at Temu. And I haven't ordered from Temu forever. But it was a pretty good deal. Obviously a better deal than I even expected because it came in just the bag that it was shipped in. So I put it in a Ziploc. But I don't think I'm going to need these anytime soon. So I've got 1,000 bajillion of them. And I'll show you a couple little things that I created with them. But they are very cute. They are very handy. I will be using them a lot. And I love all the colors, the bright colors. So this will be to hold said trinkets on. Now, this is a very eclectic little haul, by the way. The other thing that was instigated by Miss Johnna are these little chain links, and they're plastic. Now, it took me a minute. I'm not going to lie. It took me a minute to figure out how to use them. But when I was traveling, I'm just going to see if there's any more of them. Yep, there's another one. I picked up, all of these came while I was traveling. So I didn't get them until I came back. But I had gone to Michael's when I was camping with Dave, and I found a bag of them because the Michael's, when I originally was looking for them, there is no Michael's in Clear Lake or in Mason City. So one day I was feeling a little under the weather. So I just sat there and put all of these together. That's what I did. I did the whole bag of Ruski. I did some multicolor, some solid colors, you know. Now they're all ready for me to make dangles, right? And then I had some, I left those at the camper, but I had some of these little kind of children-esque beads that I found at a thrift store, so I made a couple little dangles with that as well. So that is what I did. And just so you know, I'm not going to open those other ones because I got to find a receptacle in order to put them in. If you're going to buy these, just so you don't break a bunch of these, what you need to do is you have to basically take both of the open ends and push them in together. And that's how they go in together. Otherwise, they break. Trust me and ask me how I know. There you go. The other thing I ordered more of, which I use these a lot, are these little gingham bows already made. Now, yes, could I make these myself? Yes, I absolutely could. But, you know, they're like $1 something, you know, a piece for these. So it was easier for me just to get them. Like I said, I use them a lot. So I picked up 3 more bags of them. I also got these little gummy bears. I thought these were cute. These are just little charms. But I have a project coming up, and this is kind of, don't get me wrong, Johnna definitely enabled me. But I have a project that I had set up before I went on my travels, and I think these will be cute on there. So I thought those were fun. And then I also found, see, once you start shopping, then all kinds and all sorts of things start popping up, right? These are actually letters, and I think they're so cute. Let me see what their story is and how they're going to go on to something. I hate these bags. Now, my problem is finding a place to house all of said items because I'm all organized and I'm not sure really how that's going to work out. But yes, so you could use your string or your wire and then it goes through the side of it. And they're just plastic. But I thought those were super cute. So, you know, had to have them. Had to have them. I don't know about that. Let's see. I got some cherries. Also 99 cents like the strawberries. I'm trying to go through, or I mean like the butterflies. I did get a couple of strawberry. These were 50% off. Strands of beads for my strawberry journal. That has not yet happened. And what else? What else is in here that I bought actually at a store? Oh, there's more. These, I'm not sure I totally love these. These remind me of, I don't know, they're kind of Labubu-ish, but they're flat back. And there's strawberries and some funky little animals and cherries. I mean, there's pineapples. Probably a third of these I will actually want to use. Oh, bunny yabbits. But I'm going to use these in the project I was just telling you about. So those are going to go over with that project too. And then I got some mushies also on the clearance. And then I got these to use for the project that I was talking about too. But now that I'm looking at them, they look a little bit large for what I'm planning. So verdict's out on whether those will get used. Okay. Let me find, let me just see what else I actually oh, one more thing. I'm going to keep saying that I have a feeling. I was out of these, so I bought these little tassels as well from Temu. And let's just go through this. I think that's it. Everything else was thrifted or, yeah, thrifted either at an estate sale or, oh wait, what's this that's stuck over there? Oh, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. These are also from Temu for charms. And then, no, I just said everything else is thrifted. Not really. I had these in my hand and I was saying that like you knew this. So, don't call me a liar. These are little washies that I thought were really cute. They're also tape measures and such. And I thought they would go cute with using them with those stamps that I got. They were really cheap. Cheapy. Can you see? And they just came in that little pack. Kind of cute. And then lastly, oh, Nazi, when she busts out her new washi tapes, it's like Christmas. So I refrained from buying more, but I bought this pack and then this single. And I already have a lot of hers, so I just wanted some that kind of complemented them that were a little bit different. So these are the 4 that I got. I'm not going to open them up now because I do save these and alter them, the little stickers on the top. So I'll do that later. Now, the rest of this box is either thrifted or from the estate sale. So these were $1.29, and I thought they were really cute. I'll just show you what I created with them. Oh, here's my little extra little sticker. I'll put that in with my bread box or bread pan thing. So I did make 2 of these. Now, I got these little jump rings are heart-shaped. I'm just going to tell you, if you're tempted because you like all the pretty colors, don't buy these because they're very hard to get things onto them. But I managed for this one dangle. So I created this one. These are just blocks. They fit together like this. Now on this one, I did glue them all together, but I'm not so confident that they're going to actually stay glued, but I did try it. Those were a really fun project, and those go in just easy as pie. So those were kind of fun little thing in the kids' toy department. This was in with these tiny little dots. Or tiny little pom-poms. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but I thought, we could frame something. I don't know. If you have ideas, do tell, please. Now, the reason that I bought these were not in the estate sale. These were from a thrift store. And I thought that tab thing was in there with it, but I don't remember what else. Since I changed these out to do just this video, I don't know. But you couldn't get into it, but I did see all of these, and I thought, oh, those are good. These will work as well for the project that I'm going to do, and they're also just really nice to have. They're all in these little jars, which is great, but my bling drawer, I think, is pretty full, so I'm not sure if they're going to fit. They do stack nicely, but I could just see them falling over and then all falling out. Also at the thrift store, I did take these out of the package. These were in the office supply store, and I thought they're so cute. These would be fun to do like 80s dangles and use these little tiny tapes. So those will go on with my 80s goodies. And then these were in the tote from the estate sale. It says made with love, little charms. And this was in there too. I don't know that I'm going to keep this. I mean, I could, but it's got the little end pieces, but I think I'm probably going to, they were $2.50 at Walmart, but they are flat backed. So I just don't know that I would, I mean, they would go cute with that, but I'm not sure that I'll use those. And I thought there was another one of these. Oops, there's a runaway smiley face sequence sticker for 44 cents. Hell, here's another one. This was a bracelet. I thought this would make a really cute dangle in and of itself. Or if you're into kind of cheapy costume jewelry, that would be cute, huh? Oh, wait. There's more. More strawberries. And then these were in that, let's see what's in here. Man, these might be open, so I might be opening up a can of worms, but these were in the tote too. These little cute little monstery dragon-y things. Kind of funny. And then there were just some little green and yellow buttons. So I'll just put those with my button bin. We're getting to the bottom, I promise. Let's see. In this was this little trim, which is cute. I'm just going to put that in with my trims in that container. Cute. How about let me not unwrap the whole thing. And then there was some sequins, which I probably won't keep any of this. I have some of this, so somebody else can use this. And that. All of these things, the bling category. And I have tons of pearls, so I probably won't keep any of those. I will keep this clip and these rando buttons. I'll stick in with my button jar. But then this was kind of cute. This is just a measuring tape, but it's a thin one. And I like to use these for page edges and such, or for tabs or dangles. So I'll put this in with that other washi tape, actually. I've got a bunch of sewing stuff. And I think this we're just going to put in here. I don't know. I may redonate this. I don't know that any of you probably want this. That's a nasty looking tin, too. Is there anything else in here that I need to... All right. I'll figure out what to do with this. Now, in here were a few just little random things. One is this key, which it does not look really old, but I love old keys. So I'll put that in with my key collection. There was this little sew-on snaps. I've got about 100 of these, so those are going away. And then these, which I think, I'm not really sure. I mean, they were pulls, obviously, for like a sweater pull or a sweatshirt. But I feel like I need to figure out something to do with those. I mean, definitely I could pull like this one. So this one was how it started, and I pulled it down. So I could make that the loop, and it's stretchy elastic. And then I could cover this with fabric. I could add beads to it. I don't know. But we're going to put this in with into the bread box so that I can create something fun with it. And then this was from the yard sale. I love Birdie. So I thought she was cute. And when I do my McDonald's journal, I think I'll use her somehow as a dangle. She's kind of heavy. She's a heavy girl, but I think it'll be cute. And then there's this random bag that I have not even opened. There's some baby yellow rickrack, some little floral bias tape, some brown rickrack, some orange seam binding. This one looks like it would be good to crinkle, so I'll probably just wet that down and crinkle it up. This is it plastic or? Yeah, it's plastic. Another one of those. I know these aren't all trinkety. Ooh, yay. These are nice, big, fat, wide-eyed needles. I'm going to put those right in my pincushion because I will use those. I like those size to bind. Like this one it's so dull it doesn't even go into the cushion, which, you know, yay for that. There was some of this, which is pretty. This is different too. And some gold seam binding. And then these 3 little appliques. So I thought this was all inside of the tote. But what I really, really liked and was excited about, and I think we'll put these back in this little baggie here. I've got a bunch of buckles and such. I have a whole antique tin full of them. But these were cool because these are all leather. So like the ones that are brown are all leather buckles. And I liked the rectangle. And these make great closures. They're just really fun. So I'm going to stick these back in here. And then I need to go put all of this stuff away before today's live. So tell me, what would you do with said items? What was your favorite? What should I have left behind? Inquiring minds want to know. Thanks for joining me today. Thanks for always being here. And if you are new, welcome to the party. And if you didn't get to catch the live where we worked on the little playing card journals, please go check it out and consider subscribing to the 3 of our channels. We really appreciate it. Until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be. We'll see you soon. Cheers.